Okay, we're good. We are live. Welcome everyone to next adventures of Reese as we continue on with some more No Kuni 2. Reverting back to my stream playthrough. What I'm gonna do is gonna show you a small bit storyline wise and then kinda fast forward stream wise to where I currently am for my stream playthrough because I do some grinding and then I have my off stream playthrough. I'm probably gonna do it a little differently for my stream playthrough because there's a shit ton to this game. I should fix my camera just a tad. I don't have to like lean in so much. Oh, see for the battles, which you've seen already.
Careful, everyone!
Oops, sorry. And 90 victory jump. Nailed it. So it is right here. It says a little tidbit here. Then we're gonna fast forward all the walking shenanigans. But there's a little bit square bit here I want you guys to see.
Oh my goody goodness! Oh! You rotten devil of a thing, you!
Evan, come on.
These will basically replace familiars. At least combat wise. I do kind of see how they brought back familiars in a way, because they said they were bringing it away, and I think I kind of see what they meant by bringing back familiars.
Come on!
Besides, obviously you have like these enemies. Normally it was just familiars with all you fought, was very Pokemon-like style. Now you actually have real monsters and creatures. And later on in the story you see another way how they kind of really brought back familiars. It's definitely a game I felt like almost familiar a bit to Pokemon, but I play more and more of it. It is completely different. KB scores, thank you for the host.
It's coming back!
Huh?
Gosh! What in the... Oh, you two! You can see my little lovelies, can't you? Why not have them lend you a hand?
Yeah, basically, after all they can... I'll help you out. Guys over here.
Ooh. I need your help!
Is it? Yeah, that's it. Let's go do good things for the host. You start 100%. You switch around well too. You get multiple weapons. So when you see you have a weapon 100%, it like supercharges whatever ability you have for in your ability slots.
Oh my!
There's definitely a crap ton more to this game than the first. It really is a completely different game. It's only, in that sense, almost feels like a sequel in name, and a few kind of Easter eggs ish. So basically, we just met the new creatures.
Righto!
Higglies? I'm not sure how to pronounce the name. But these are very much more like Pikmin-like. Where the first one was way more Pokemon-like.
Now, get the plate. Pass it gently. Yes. Good. Gentle.
Nikki RC, thank you
And
for the
the
host.
other one now.
So besides story-wise, I probably won't dive too much
Thanks
into the
ever
extra stuff.
so
Just
much.
more or less for my stream play to be on stream. But I will like once I beat the story, I probably will like show you in my on-stream playthrough where I'm like really diving into every little thing. Um, a lot of the new features. So I'll also show you a bit in here, but I'll show you like the much more like advanced stuff. But for the most part, I think my stream playthrough is just gonna be like the main story. And I expect to see why we're so close to home. Honestly, a girl came in picking herbs and peas these days.
Uh,
So the creatures yours, are they monsters?
Oi!
Oi, you're cheeky so-and-so. No, they are not. Ghost Menagerie, thank you for those. They're more phenomena than anything, I suppose. Phenomena? That's right, they're the wind, isn't there? And fire and rain and sunlight and all the natural phenomena. And where those phenomena decide to grow heads and legs and start running around and be adorable, they become Haggledies. So where you off to when you got Wayland helping us out? Poor Monta anyway. We don't get out to visit her around these parts. Ran away to Cream's Cradle beyond Cloud Coil Canyon. No, really? Just two of you? Going into that den of desperate sky pirates?
huh?
Sky pirates? You have to.
Well, now.
Have to, dear. Absolutely positively have to? Absolutely positively yes. Well, in that case, you better take some of my lovelies with you. Really? Here you go. Bingo. You don't mind?
Certainly.
It's the best I can do. You show me that you'll treat them kindly, and best of all, you'll put them to good use.
Thank you.
Feel a lot better with these guys backing us up. Yeah, it's definitely when you're grinding lower level or even boss fights. Like if you type of like me where you grind a lot, you probably won't need too much help from them. You probably won't use move after that, but for a lot of the bigger fights, they are quite essential and helpful. 'Cause for a lot of enemies, really, they're just kind of cannon fodder to help you level up and stuff. Grind out. But definitely there are quite times, especially in boss battles, when you actually really have to go toe to toe with certain creatures. They are a big help. And remember, these are especially like teleporters, which I always forget. You can just teleport from the map. There are times I forget, like, oh, I don't have to look for these teleport doors. So I'm gonna do a quick save, and then we're gonna load up uh, uh, another file while I'm slightly ahead, where I did some grinding past this story bit. I kind of accidentally did this off stream, so I wanted to show you guys it. So I show you like this is my off stream playthrough. So yeah, you see like I'm level 40 and stuff. Got some more people. There you go. This is me a little further ahead. Forever Gamer, thank you for the host. So we're heading to Cloud Canyon. Let me see, it's okay. You can't see it, it's in level 15. Do the grinding. Excuse me. So we have to make it to this valley to reach the King's Cradle, huh? Yes, and it's not the only challenge we face. The King's Cradle's at the other end of Cloud Canyon on the island near the Heartlands. So we need to find a boat too. I'm afraid so. But we must worry about that later. First, we need to make it through the valley. Some classy fool, thank you for the host. So for the most part, it can actually manual save by itself. You do have these same points, which are mostly heal points, kind of like the first game. I think it's the same stone like save point as the first game. But it's mostly heal you, but you can also save. But for the most part, you can manually save yourself as long as you're not in a dungeon or like in a boss, enemy fire and stuff. Like I said, there is a crap ton more to this game. Those you don't really need to pick, you can just walk over. But there's definitely a lot more grind, a lot more extra side features to this game. When only like I remember the first game, even doing like 90% of the side content, I managed to beat the first game in like 38 hours. Whereas this one I'm like 60. It almost feels like there's less chapter, but there's a lot more to do in, like I say, grind stuff in each game, each chapter, each stuff.
Hello there.
Especially when you unlock more and more areas. It's a lot of side quests, errands. Like I said, the new mechanics. I'm like over 60 hours in. I'm still I'm like not even 2/3 done. Oh, hello there. Well, now you don't look like Sky Press. Thank goodness. Would you be interested in a little purchase, perhaps? I have some lovely fresh herbs in stock.
Well now.
Well, merchant's doing all the way out here. Well, it's quite a bit of story, actually. You see, I was based in Ding Dong Dell, but there was a little political trouble over the way, and now the mice are in control. I didn't much like the look of how things were going, so I made good in my escape while I still could. Oh, you're from Ding Dong Dell, you say?
Hey.
Indeed. No, wait a second. King Heaven, you're alive. Everyone in Leaf Book was saying you've been killed, so I just assumed the rumor should be true. Oh well, not actually. I survived. What's Leaf Book? Is this some kind of match you guys you have or something? I'm afraid I haven't the foggiest ideas. You ever heard of Leaf Book? Why it's the greatest place to find the latest news and gossip from all over the world. This is their version of Facebook, which is so funny, like the current climate of Facebook and then like reading this. And the device for accessing the hottest new product from Internet Wizard it's over at Broadleaf Inc. I'm not sure if that's a play on something. Sorry, just listen to me launching to my sales patter. You'll have to forgive me, old habits die hard. So there's some kind of device we can use to get the latest information from all over the world. Sounds pretty useful. Anything for sale? How much are you asking? Oh, there's a snip at 10,000 guilders. I suppose you just haven't been through a road of time, Your Majesty. Nice discount would probably be just a thing to cheer you up. Let's see, I think I can let you have one for absolutely nothing. It's going to come awfully handy, and well, it's the least I can do under these circumstances. Really? You sure? I've never been more sure than anything in my life. Glad to be of service. Can you leave for your...
Thank you.
I'll take extra special care of it. I promise.
Farewell.
I'm sure you will. If you ever want to repay a favor with a purchase too, I'm certainly willing to say no. And here's a quick update, something I didn't realize until it's like too late and these weapons became worthless. So yeah, it's basically like I said, it's the version of Facebook. Every time something important happens in the game, you get a Leaf Book app, Leaf Book update, and like people will chat about it. I see here stuff like here. Then you can even like it. A smiley face. But yeah, so the quick update, if you bought like the season pass or any of the special premium edition, anything that comes with special weapons, here's actually where you buy it. It only costs you 1 gilder. So, you know, it doesn't really cost you anything. So, like, so this is something I didn't really know until like, kind of too late. I'm missing a sword. Bleeding Edge, Jade Katana, Siren Saber. Good to have. These you find real easily. I like a lot of these stuff besides like maybe this. You find pretty easily. I mean, even this stuff, but I'll put it aside.
Let's see if we have what you're looking for.
Better defense.
Let's see if we have what you're looking for.
So there's a way to group this weapon wise. You can press right into group a lot of stuff if you want to do a massive sale. They're not really important for anything. As far as I know, looks like besides maybe certain class weapons, it's not like infused weapons or anything. You can improve in them later on and stuff, but there really isn't a reason to keep a lot of equipment stuff you don't need.
Let's see if we have what you're looking for. Please come again.
And it's cool that if you're not like me, a little overpowered, a lot of means that you're like at least more than double, I want to say. You see the blue icon, it means they won't charge at you. You can still find them if you want, but they won't automatically try to attack you. But if, let's say yellow, they're about like around average, either 3 levels above or below you. And then if it's red, that means they're way too strong. At least they're way like, I think like more than 5 levels, 5 levels more above you. So it's like proceed with caution. Usually if they're at least about 5 levels ahead of you, you can pretty much still take them on. Roll and look. What is that? It's a poplar clover. They only grow in Coral Canyon. And they spin, you see, and they give out such a soft little breeze. I've had for 4 times actually. I've only ever seen them in the books before. I'm sorry, of course, we must get moving. I think my pup needs to go out. One of them. Okay, take her out. So I'm going to apply pause in just a second to take her out. Victory! There's 2 types of battles. There's no more when you're actually in dungeonish areas. They'll stay around like this. But then so when like you're in the open world on the chibi side, you actually have to like initiate the battle. But I shall be right back. Alright, I am back. Sorry about that.
Wow.
It's one heck of a view.
Golly.
Yeah, it's breathtaking, isn't it? Cranberry onion, munchy nut.
Here goes nothing.
And oh, that's the thing. Nothing so much here, but whenever you fight an enemy, like I said, you have kind of like this random stuff you kind of pick up. At least in the, if you have to travel a certain distance, these always reset. But when you're kind of like in a chibi mode, world map, they'll reset after every fight. So this is like, while doing fights, grinding and picking those up is a great way to like farm for stuff. Pour it up if you ever want to like sell or just quests and need stuff like that. Alright, I think the camera again. It's kind of blocking my view of certain things. Actually, bear with me, I'm gonna move my camera. Better. So, Aaron, we can't get through yet. I just want my picture book.
You ready for this?
Damn, no way up. But we need to get up there. Hingle, pingle, hingle. What is it? Higgly Piggly. I think he wants us to follow him. And he looks pretty serious about it. guess we better go see what it has to show us. Yes, indeed. Let's go. Something there. Ta-da! So that's what wanted to sell his pal.
Hello.
We stuck in the hole, little friend? Higgly piggly poo. Higgly dee. Higgly dee.
Oh.
For me? Really? Only on 20. What did I give you? A stick. Lucky you. Pig, higgle. Looks like something he wants to show us. Higgly whoosh.
Oh.
Gosh, that was goodness. Wind whipper spell. Does something just happen? Yes, I know this feeling. I think he just gave me a new spell. Hey. I'd say he's telling you to use your magic on that plant there. Let's give it a try. Swoosh. Hang on. The Haley's really are talented. So look, I can show the wind, huh? Looks like we might be able to use this thing now.
Whoa.
Before we push further the story, there's a few places we can go back to. First up there.
Whoa.
Oops.
Whoa.
So you guys have right now.
Watch your back!
Overkill.
Eat this!
Victory. Ooh. Oh. At least 2 more places we can use them. Use the spell back here.
I need your help.
What's the other thing? No, that's the end. You need to find the beginning.
does nothing.
Oh, you bastard. That's a waste.
Watch your back.
This is an area we can't go just yet. If I remember correctly. But we will be coming back here. Yeah. You saw that right? That means it's too strong. Or it's too high level for me. Here's what I was looking for. Oh, damn it. Suck it. Alright, continue on with the story. Gotta pick that up.
Watch your back!
Well, it should be like that up in the sky.
Careful, everyone!
Jump.
Oh!
Well, I hope so. I don't want to be warm.
Watch your back!
You know, with my teeth in it.
I need your help! Careful, everyone!
Damn it. Yes. Well, man, Traveler, show me what you got. Give me what I like, and I like it quite a lot. Yeah, I know what you're talking about them nuts. Oh yeah, them crunchy, munchy nuts. Hold on, Traveler. That's what I meant. That's the greatest offering I have ever seen. So you can find a lot of sort of Higgly stones like this, and they'll want a specific item. And if you give them the right item, they'll include your party, which you can like later on mix and match, level up and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I don't know if I remember this one. If I open this one up in my other playthrough, might be something to go back to and do. Double check. No, wait, I remember now. I'm pretty sure I did this too. Huh? Do you hear that?
This doesn't look good.
What are they? Ah!
Ye brave indeed to come wandering in these spots uninvited. That I never heard of Cloud Snake. So we're not from around here.
Excuse me.
We have important business beyond the valley. You simply must let us pass.
Yeah.
Oh, me must we indeed. I'll tell you what we simply must do, boy. Sitting upon them as they come spying on our secret base. And me honored colleague has the right of it. We've contravened Rule 7, Section D, the Piratical Aviator Code, and the punishment for such heinous crime is death. But we're not aviators. We walked here. Spare clever words, mister. We'll not stand here listening to you with your way out of it. Pirating, busy work. Less talking, more dying. Jesus. What did you platinum in one shot? Damn. Earned 89 trophies, 1 platinum, 1 gold, 87 silver, and sound shapes.
It was nice to make your acquaintance. Mistress Tani!
What are you doing?
taking the law into your own hands, eh? The boss will love that. You were all set to play judge, jury, and executioner, then drag their bodies back to claim the reward, weren't you? Go on, I dare you to deny it.
Well, now, I never... That is, we...
I thought as much, but what happens to them isn't your decision. It's Batu's. Now take them back to base before I tell him you've forgotten who's in charge.
Yes, miss.
What should we do?
We'll wait for an opening and run.
All right. You two, take this lot back to base. I'm going to scout around a bit more. The Wyverns are on the prowl again. Don't worry. The boss is a reasonable man. Most of the time.
Says the one who isn't in shackles.
How could he not be? He's my dad.
What?
So this is their base. Yeah, the smaller box is gonna be hard for me to read. So that just kinda goes by itself.
Oi!
Make one false move in here. Me harness and you'll be running to it quicker than your spirit. Hard. I think I'm just gonna cut my stream short a little while. I'm just feeling a little today.
Hey.
There's nothing wrong with you, I see. So there's a trespassers there.
Aye.
Hey, I report in. Where's the boss? You need him?
Oi, matey! What? I says I! Huh?
So, what do we have here? Well now.
Good reason, please hear us out. We only want to visit the King's Cradle. We won't cause any trouble, I promise. He caused trouble the second you see food in my sky by turf slide. 'Tis a violation of the code, one that carries the penalty of death. No exceptions. We'll be dashed on the rocks at the bottom of the canyon. Just like all the rest. The code must be obeyed, and the carrion crows must be fed. What
Hey.
can you might not be willing to consider this is the king of Ding Dong Dell. What do you suppose will happen if we execute a royal, Hey, you're right, one to just in the face of death, matey. We're not so backward that we heard a young prince taking the throne. But we're not so soft that I had to believe he come trespassing all the way up here neither. There was a coup, we fled in fear of our lives.
Boss,
Begging pardon, boss. There's news of wind of such devilry. Might just be the crap. The scrap of truth here and all. Sonic tale. Is that so? All the more reason to sling him off a cliff and be done with it. Oh, that I can't read. Damn it. Whoever's in charge here, that's it. I think that they'll sure to be pleased with such sightings. And it can't do no harm to stay on the good side now, can it?
oi!
Boss, it's Sonny. The one who's taking her hostage. They said they'll let her live, but only we promise to up sticks right away and never come back.
Snakes
The
alive!
devils. Pick a mere slip of a girl, will they? Go. And if we desert their base, we'll be seen ducks when they choose to come at us. Those losses will slaughter every last man, woman, and child. It won't do. She might be my only daughter, but the deeds of the one can't outweigh the many. But she's the blood of she's blood of my blood. What she is. If the boot were on the other foot, I know she'd do the same.
Oi!
But boss,
Now listen here.
hold your tongue. I've made a decision.
Excuse me!
Wait, you can't leave her to die. What's that now? If none of you willing to go, I will. I'll rescue her. Grr. Please, Chief Batu, you have to let us try. Tiny saved our lives. We are honorable to repay the debt. Something tells me that, that ain't you're after, laddie. Ain't the after the way out. You take it from me, boss. You won't run away. You have my word. You have my word. Just what are you plotting, laddie? I don't have time for none of your trickery. It's no trickery, I swear, but I have to live. I have to become king again. And I have to build a country where everyone can be happy. You're chasing being king, lad? And you made right pig's ear of it. Ran away where your tail between legs, did you not? See, the lands are rife with misery and war. No one's building a happy realm around here anytime soon. Indeed, the lands are. Especially now with some lily-livered little princeling who's mislaid his crown.
Then I'll put an end to war and misery. I'll unite all the kingdoms in peace.
What's that now? Not just a king indeed, but the king of the whole blessed world, eh, lad?
If that's what it takes, I have to try. And I can't stop trying until everyone is able to live happily ever after. So I can't let it all end here. I just can't.
Silence, ye mangy curs! You were saying, lad?
If I can't repay my debt to Tanny, I don't deserve to be king. I don't deserve to live. So kill us if you must. But at least give us a chance to save her first. And if we do, grant us safe passage to the king's cradle.
So that's your game, eh?
Yes.
All right, sunshine. You've got yourself a deal.
All right.
Nothing I really need. I'm gonna try to get to the boss battle, and I'll probably like to wrap it up in like the next 25 minutes. At least do like an hour and a half stream. See? Chibi! Come back to being Chibi.
Huh.
That must be the other way. Oh, we're back to the enemies being the same level.
Come on! Take that! I need your help!
Already? 90-50 jump. So a real way to end the fight.
Hey,
Should be fine. Should be fine. Whoa! Miss Smith just subscribed for tier 1 sub for 7 months in a row. What? Thank you, Miss Smith, for that. Sub hype. Hey, Smith. Actually, I wasn't sure if that was just an automatic resub. God damn it, I accidentally resubbed for another 6 months. Silly me. But all of the food porn. No. Hope it's all going well, dude.
you ready for this?
Do appreciate that resub. Purposely or not.
I need your help!
Oh, I might have to give away. I have some codes to give away. I don't know if you use GOG or if you watch baseball. Decorating my flat, so busy. I hear ya. Yeah, I've been slowly like cleaning, reorganize myself. I'm actually hoping I should have at least one more Twitch check coming soon. Alright, this chest I can't open yet till later. I have to get a spell for that. I think my next one might get. I'm thinking of trying to save between. Hopefully, I can find a
Watch
cheap
your backs.
Vita and like get a proper gaming chair. Probably won't be a cheap gaming chair. I think I found one for like $100. Unfortunately, I can't afford like a DX Racer. That's like half a grand. But what's it say? Ooh, hold on. Yeah, there we go. Gotta end with the 90s victory jump. What was I gonna say? So yeah, I'm trying to think what I do, cause I can watch baseball normally. So I'm trying to find anybody possibly interested in getting a
I'll do
I
my
have a
best!
free subscription. It looks like a free subscription from my phone service for MLB The Show TV. Yeah, streaming ain't cheap, yeah. Yeah, especially like I say, it's more like a hobby thing to me, and since something you can make some side cash. I would love to be a big time streamer, or at least somebody who actually makes money off of streaming. But that's still a long way. I'm still like making my progress little by little. And yeah, especially you got a lot of more fancy stuff. Like I gotta set priorities. So that's why, like, I'd be fine with just a decent gaming chair, which I think, like I said, I found for like $100. It's pretty similar to like the DX Racer. And I happened to find that one by chance. Yeah, cause I have like more like spline print needs. Like I finally was able to get my computer to update. I had to delete almost like everything off of it. That's unessential, or even like Discord, because I use Discord on my phone for the most part. So I need to see if I can hopefully download it onto my external hard drive now. But like I still have to, like, you know, I really want to get like a game capture card so I can stream more games properly, and I can do like stream labs. Yeah, and get more fancy with it. And then once I get that, I like to get a stream deck so I can really, which will help me with my game capture card. So yeah, it's like very expensive. I got like really set priorities and how much I'm willing to spend. So like, I'm trying to not to go anything too crazy over like 150, you know. That's pretty much more as my budget. Like hopefully anything that's not too much over 150. And then I'm just like breaking the bank. Yeah, like. So I have like a friend. Like it'd be nice if I can get to that point where I can actually make some money. Like freaking. Oh man, I was watching one of my favorite streamers, the Kramer.
Ready for this?
I don't think it was night. I think it was like the night before. Literally, somebody earned like a big bonus at their job, and they're like, "Hey, I just earned like a $500 bonus at my job. Here's half of it. We'll get you sponsored. I just don't know from who. If only your name could be easily associated with a product." I know, right? Jeez. Yeah, I gotta get that sponsorship. LAR2.
Come on! Take that!
Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Alright, skip some of these guys real quick. I just want to grab these chests.
Come on!
Let me get some Reese's sponsorship. Let me get that Oreos. Finally got around to watching Dirk Gently after Gina had been hyping it up for so long. I still haven't watched that yet. Yeah, I know that's something Gina's been hyping up a lot. I think what's the last thing I've Jessica Jones I've been watching, season 2. Um, I watched a show James recommended on the Altered Carbon. Let's have a lot of shows I need to catch up on.
Here goes
I've been
nothing.
really slowly catching up on shows. Yeah, I've been catching up on Once Upon a Time, NCIS. My DC shows I don't watch live, and Gotham and stuff. Still kind of hit and miss for me. Oh, I'm actually watching. Have you seen Krypton? I think it's supposed to be kind of turning into the movies, but it's a prequel. It's actually so far I'm still into it. Like I said, I'm pretty much going episode by episode. It is only season 1. It's really good it is really good. As Jessica Jones, not seen Altered Carbon yet. Still need to catch up on my DC shows. Yeah, Altered Carbon, I feel like people either love or hate it. I stuck around long enough where I was like, for the beginning. And then like I slowly kept watching Altered Carbon I really enjoyed. Yeah, it was announced way back. It only really kind of started hyping near the end. Well, one thing that kind of I wasn't like too crazy about was that it's a sci-fi show. Now, a lot of sci-fi shows haven't like really hooked me lately. You know, sci-fi's really just become kind of like, you know, cheesy movies and stuff. But Krypton is basically, yeah, it's basically a prequel set like way before like the movies or TV shows. It's like it deals with like dealing with his granddad or whatever. But it does have some present elements to it. Like I won't go too much into it. And like so far, there's only two episodes in. And it's, you know, just your standard like TV show. You know, love interest. You pretty much know more who the antagonist is pretty early and stuff. It's a lot of your standard drama. It's not too CW-ish. But yeah, like so far it's been pretty good. I'm definitely interested in how the season 1 goes. It's obviously how it's overall, but like, from 2 episodes so far, yeah, Grandpa L, you play. So he obviously he's younger, but like yeah, it's basically you follow the story of his grandpa in Krypton. Obviously before, you know, it blew up.
Come on! Take that!
I mean, they went big with the enemies too, so it's, you know, they are going all into it, and the mythology and stuff. So that's like one thing I appreciate. I kind of like is how much, even though it's a prequel, they still try to pay homage to stories already done and the way it's handling. Because like, there is time to present time in a sense, so it's how they handle the mythology. Whereas something like a lot of CW shows kind of have to grow into the mythology. And that's something like a lot of people have issue with like Arrow, because you know, obviously it borrows a lot from stuff like Batman, stuff that much of its own mythology.
Careful, everyone!
Or you know, a lot of time it's more like a CW show first and then DC second, whereas something like Flash or Supergirl, that's more into their world. Okay, I can't go there yet. That's the one the mushrooms are. Gotta remember that. But yeah, it's just so far, like I said, I'd never recommend checking out so far. Like I said, it's only 2 episodes in, so they must be keeping Tanny somewhere further inside. Never been a fan of Supergirl. I was too crazy about it before. Now that it's joined CW, it has gotten better. But like, yeah, if you're not a fan of Supergirl, definitely this is way more, like I said, I say more hardcore. Yeah, this is definitely way more hardcore. I'm not trying to think. I definitely, Okay, I need to turn my camera so you can read this. This sounds so perverted. I'm gonna turn my camera off real quick. Cause hey, no, I'm talking about that cream in it. That lovely, simple white stuff. Lovely and smooth it is. That sounds so dirty. And actually, he's just talking about cream cheese. Well done, Travel. That's what I mean. That's the greatest offering I've ever seen. But yeah, this is definitely much more like, it's like they were like kind of like almost almost kind of like as dark as Arrow in a sense, but like way more comic book true. Filth. Yeah, dude, this game is so filthy. It is so different from the first. I honestly say, besides like so far 2 kind of Easter eggs I've seen, um, you really don't need to play the first one. Honestly, this like besides like spiritual essence, like the style and stuff, and you know these Pikmin like creatures. The first one was more Pokemon like. It really have like complete the combat style. Party style is still kind of similar, but like they've changed so much from the first one, and they added so much too. It really has like, it says besides very little Easter egg reference, no tie-in. Like even like the whole Ghibli stuff. I'm enjoying Legends. It's big, dumb, and fun. Yes. The only issue I had with Legends, I think this season was I think like the first few episodes. I don't know. I wasn't like super into it. Um, but then once they got back to the silly dumb stuff, I'm like, yes, this is the Legends I love. Yeah, something's not right.
Evan!
Up there.
And what brings you here?
We come to rescue Tony. The pirate girl. You don't seem like the sky pirate to me. Psst. Small segment. Cloud claim belongs to the Rewirements. Yes, you have no business here. Leave this place. Leave this place. Leave this place.
Excuse me.
You're not leaving out, Tony. But yeah, that is definitely good. Especially like what they're hinting for like the following season. In a sense, potential. You know how they've been rotating characters. I don't think one of them gonna stay, but there's definitely hinting at one person joining, which I really hope so. I think he needs to be back in more frequent manner in the DC world. Attaboy, Evan. It wasn't our business before, it sure is now. Yes. You regret your stubbornness. Now suffer.
Here goes nothing.
Damn it.
I'm counting on you.
Activate cannon. Mr. Sweden, thank you for the host. Okay. Phew, we did it just. Also, I hope my character's way a little overpowered for this boss fight. I hope she's okay. Constantine, I've only started reading the comics. May go back and watch the TV show. Yeah, actually, I'm definitely people. I really like the TV show. The only problem with the TV show, excuse me, because it is canon. When they added him to like the DC world, to the Arrowverse and stuff, his storyline still is canon. it was just very season one-ish when they were still really developing, and like I feel like if they had a proper season two, it could have been so much, fix a lot of the issues. One was really just had kind of like two characters that pretty much played the same single role, so they kept flip-flopping them back and forth who they use each episode. But like yeah, like when they added him, when he guest stars in a lot of people's shows, like oh man, he's so great. And then like the potential of hopefully him adding in a more frequent base to like hopefully like Legends or something would be awesome. Something like one of the shows where like at least people like who don't really have an area in the TV shows, like throw them on Legends, rotate them in. But yeah, I definitely recommend the constant show. It was pretty solid, and then a huge cliffhanger like
Tanny!
finale, and it's like I'm like so mad they didn't continue that storyline. Well, cut it down, would you?
Careful.
The problem with Constantine show is the fact that he's really an unlikable douchebag. That's the thing, that is his character nature though. It's like
It's you.
Magic comes with a cost,
Little
kind of like
boy
Once
from
Upon a
before.
Time ish.
What? Little boy? You can't be much older than me.
Alright,
They both,
alright.
I actually like the fact that he's an unlikable douchebag. Like they
Evan.
played it off really
My
nicely
name is Evan.
with the characters.
And I'm Roland.
Because he's someone
Evan
who
and Roland,
openly
eh?
admits, like, I'm a douchebag.
Well,
I will
thanks for coming to the rescue.
trade your soul for like to fix a mistake in a heartbeat.
I didn't have either of you down as the reckless type, but you must be to have come here. Speaking of which, why didn't that grizzled old coward Batu come and get me himself?
We made an agreement. In return for securing your freedom, he promised to grant us safe passage to the king's cradle.
But I feel like those are my favorite people who openly admit, like, I'm an asshole, I'm gonna be an asshole. Like, I'm not faking their shit. Like, because those are, to me, some of the most interesting people who openly admit, like, their true nature. Because, like, they may still try to do the right thing, but they're like, they're not usually always doing it for the just reasons. So, like,
Really?
like,
He said that.
because also those usually the people
knew
who are
it.
most honest with you with how they feel. They may not be right, but they'll be openly honest with you.
I knew he'd take a shine to you. You've got that same twinkle in your eye.
I most certainly do not.
You most certainly do too.
Righto, back to painting my walls. Catch you later, buddy. Alrighty, buddy. No worries. Take care, dude.
It's like you can both
Don't sniff the paint.
see something. Something no one else can.
But yeah, I appreciate you popping by, and I appreciate you again for the resub, dude.
She's back! Uncanny's back! Back, you say? So she is.
Back safe and sound, boss.
Aye.
You went and got yourself captured, eh, girlie?
Yeah.
Yes, boss. Sorry, boss. Even Evan, lad, you were as good as your word, so I shall be as good as mine. You may freely pass through the canyon.
Thank you.
Here, Mr. Chief Batu. What's so close we cut to the Creek's cradle, huh? So you're really serious about going then, huh? To the cradle? Yes. Well, the quickest way is to fly, of course. But what are you doing all the way up here for? This one said to hook himself a kingmaker and become lord of a whole wide world. Don't you know?
Really?
King of the whole wide world, you say? Blimey, you must have some pretty big ideas for such a pipsqueak. Well, you only end up getting lost on your own. Alright, I'm coming with you. You are?
Huh?
Love face, what? What do you mean you're trespassing any longer? You're dealing with these sorry swab girly? Huh, you're the one who's always telling me to do what I want. I want whatever I want. Well, this is what I want to do right now, and I'm going to do it. So there. Hope you don't mind me tagging along, Evan. Not that you've got much of a choice. I'll be waiting to take off from the spot below. Give me a shot when you're ready to go. So there's not really much to do here. Yeah, I think here's we're gonna wrap it up. Like I said, I was gonna wrap it up early. Level 8. So here's my party so far. Oof. So yeah, thank you again everybody popping by, hanging out. All the hosts, likes, retweets. Thank you again for that resub there, Smith. And yeah, I'll probably continue some more on Wednesday. As tomorrow I'll be playing hopefully Dead Island with friends with me, Larty Maker, Red Raids, and Lucky Mucky Ducky, as well as on Monday we'll have our 250 follower special. But looks like I believe Bloodborne's still winning. So it might be that. I have to try to make sure I set that up. So yeah, then for what I've planned so far, you know, subject to change, will be Monday will be, like I said, my 250 follower stream special. Tuesday, Wednesday will be Prey. Thursday, Friday will be Ni no Kuni 2, and then obviously Saturday again will be Dead Island. Potentially, I don't think large streaming during the, I'm not sure you said afternoons or evenings or both. So we'll see how next week goes. And then I'm not sure if I'll still do my afternoon watch songs. We'll see on Wednesday. Cause I actually didn't do it last week, last Wednesday, I should say. So we'll see about next week, and after that, obviously I'll update my schedule again. I'll keep you guys all updated. Till then, like, I'm just gonna kind of relax. It's kind of just mad day, mad feeling, just mad. But glad to make some progress story-wise on this. Like I said, I'll be doubling up next week, so we can really make some progress. Till then, I'm just gonna kind of relax, chill out, and yeah, catch you all later. Let's see, who's live? Let's go over to Letitia, because I know we're trying to get her to affiliate. Nope, that's not spell right. There we go. So yeah, till then, thank you again everyone, and I'll catch you all next time. Adios.